Winter is almost here and it's getting really cold, and with all that comes a lot of stuff in regards to do with our health, in regards to do with how we feel, our emotions and all those things. So I made this video thinking to help someone out there in regards to what they can do to take better care of their body. So whether you're a mum, a dad, a sibling, a helperholic, a workaholic, whichever one, there's always time to take care of yourself. So in this video I'll be mentioning those 4 things that you can do to take better care of yourself. SAD, Seasonal Affective Disorder. SAD is a type of depression that comes and goes in a seasonal pattern. SAD is sometimes known as winter depression because the symptoms are usually more apparent and more severe during the winter. A few people with SAD may have symptoms during the summer and feel better during the winter. Symptoms are persistent low mood, loss of pleasure or interest in normal everyday activities, feelings of despair, guilt, worthlessness, feeling lethargic, sleeping for longer than normal. It sounds normal, but research shows, there's a lot of research about this. Google SAD. I'm not saying anyone watching this has it, but I'm basically talking on that as well, and just mentioning how it's getting colder, it's going to get darker sooner, we will feel low. So I believe it was about 2 videos ago or so that I mentioned about how sunlight makes you energetic, it makes you bubbly, and it just makes you awake. But obviously it's coming to winter now, so it's not going to be as bright for longer periods. You're going to feel a bit tired, you're going to feel a bit, like I don't want to go out, I don't want to get out of bed, I just feel like I just want to stay here, and so your energy is going to be sapping out. So if you're always working or always helping or a parent and you're always tired, this video hopefully should help you pick up a few tips in regards to things that you can do to take care of yourself a bit more. Number 1, get away. Just go as far as you can, go anywhere you can. No, I'm joking. So for example, I think it was a few months ago, I was at work all the time, and I was just like, I'm just not really feeling it. Like, not that I'm not feeling work, but I just feel tired. And there's some days that I think it's normal to just wake up and just be like, I don't really want to go into work today. I just want to chill. Like, I just want to stay home and just not really go in. And I feel like we come to that point when we're really exhausted, and it's important to take care of yourself before you drain out and you become exhausted. So as they will say, you need to recharge. So recharge your batteries and get away. So by get away, I don't mean like go somewhere and then wake up at 6 a.m. every morning and do stuff. That's not a getaway. That's just like work again. So I'm definitely up for holidays when you get up and you have excursions and other fun things like that, but you need, like, ideally a solo getaway where you just get out somewhere, not even in your house, because no one should be able to find you. Book a hotel down the road, down the street, in another town, wherever. So what I did, literally, I booked my coach tickets, I booked a hotel, and I literally went somewhere for, I think it was 3 nights. And guys, all I did was eat, sleep and watch Netflix. Literally, that's all I did, and it was amazing to be able to wake up whenever I wanted to. And what I was doing was like literally just taking the sights. I was walking on the streets peacefully. I was eating in my bed at the hotel, of course, and it was literally so nice just to be in a different environment, just to be in my own space, just to be relaxed and not have to think about that deadline or that report that's due or anything like that. So definitely get away. If you have kids, obviously get a nanny. Don't just leave them at home. And yeah, you could be thinking, oh, can I afford it? Literally, you don't have to get a flight. You could just take the bus or take a coach or take a train. It doesn't have to be somewhere fancy. Where I went wasn't really fancy, but it was good. So, and all I wanted to do was to eat, sleep and watch Netflix. So I knew I didn't need to be in the fancy hotel to do that. So it's just about getting out of that space sometimes. Like, even if you live alone or if you live with other people, it's just about getting out of that and going somewhere where you're not known. You could just lay your hair down, just relax, just unwind and just eat in bed, you know, just, yeah. Number 2 would be to exercise. Now, research shows that obviously exercising pumps your blood, it makes you happy, keeps you going, things like that. If you're into things like yoga, if you're into things like dancing, if you're into things like just other physical activities, it's really good for you. So exercising, even having a gym membership, If you live in London, I know a lot of boroughs do like discounted gym memberships, swimming memberships, things like that. So yeah, just be active. So things like swimming class, boxing class, all those things, they're so helpful, because I feel like it takes a type of pressure off of you when you've been at work all day. You don't want, yes, you do want to go home and just chill, but sometimes you just want to watch something, you just want to, you just want to you just want to like let that energy out. And I feel like exercising does that. It lets you get rid of all that tension inside you, and it keeps you fit, and it makes you healthy, and it's good for pumping that blood inside you as well. So exercise is definitely a good one to do to detox, unwind, and release that stress that you might be feeling. Like I said, let it out. You gotta let it out some way. Number 3 is to sleep well. So I know obviously work patterns are different. Some people do night shifts, some people do day shifts. If you do a night shift, it might be really hard for you to sleep during the day. Different things like that, but definitely it's so important to get a good night's rest, or a good day's rest if you do night shifts, just to rest well, and perhaps having a bedtime routine. So for example, an hour before sleeping, you're not on your phone, you're not on Netflix, you're not on Instagram, you're not twitting anyone, literally just chilling in bed, reading a book, or listening to like a podcast or something calming of nature that just gets your brain ready to literally go to bed. Perhaps something that you do, like having tea before sleep, or having a glass of water with lemon before you sleep, and just literally making your body prepared to go to bed. Not just texting, phone off, sleep. Your brain is still going to be awake. Your brain is still going to be thinking about all that things that you was texting, all those things that you were searching. And so it's really important to like put your phone away a little bit before you go to bed, and just relax your mind, and yeah, reel it in. And the 4th point is to unplug from the digital world. So like I said, not having your phone, not having your laptop, not having anything to distract you. Just tell Alexa to go to bed. Alexa, sleep. Nothing to distract you, nothing to keep you up, none of that. So if you want, you could do things like journal. And I mentioned before reading a book. So you could journal, doodle, write about your day, write about what went on. And this is also another good thing to do, because it also releases stress. It makes you evaluate how your day went as well. It makes you think, it makes you focused. So if you had a bad day, you don't want to punch, and you don't want to swim, and you don't want to exercise, you could just write it down and just let it out that way, and then just calm your mind and just be like, okay, cool, tomorrow's going to be a good day, I'm going to be fine, and just calm your mind before sleeping. So these 4 points that I've mentioned are things that I've tried. I've tried the getaway, I've tried the sleeping on time, I've tried the exercising, and I've tried the unplugging. So these are all really useful, and I feel like in this society now, with so much being online, so much being out there and being seen, and not really taking time to just heal, or taking time to just unwind and relax. We have literally other people's ideas and other people's issues in our mind. People are going through stuff on social media, and we don't even know them personally, and we make it so personal to us, and these things subconsciously have an effect on us. And that's why it's so important to unplug from things that are not going to benefit to you. So I will absolutely say to try these 4 points, and help yourself to relax, especially with the getaway. Guys, don't get away and then wake up at 6 a.m. That is not a getaway, that is just work again. If you're gonna get away, stay in bed till 10 or something, and obviously be productive. But do know that you have to have downtime. Downtime is so important, because without it, it's just like, okay, and then you're going to be frustrated in other areas of your life, because you haven't had time to chill and relax and be cool. So all those things really help, and not just for you, for people around you, for their sake as well, because if you're not whole, you can't help the people around you. If you as a mum or you as a dad is not whole or is not at peace, how are you going to help your kids? If you as a workaholic are going through stuff and you're not taking time to just relax and unwind and detox, how are you going to be a benefit to your company? So all those things, I'm not just saying it for la, I'm saying it because you need to be 100%, and to be 100% you need to take care of yourself. So taking care of yourself is so important, because self-care is literally key, is vital. Be like, guys, sorry, I'm going off on WhatsApp for a day or so. I just want to relax, I want to be with my thoughts. Do what's best for you and don't let anyone question it. Obviously, if you have a responsibility like children, work around them, but definitely do what's best for you and try and take time off to relax and unwind and de-stress. So thank you so much for watching, and if there's anything that you would like to mention, do mention in the comment section below. Perhaps you do something differently than what I do and you feel like, Shada, you've missed this, or you should have said that, or I do this and this could help you. Like I said, mention in the comment section below and I will read it too. So thank you again for watching. Bye.